So starting the test drive here in this Tahoe RST. I've driven an RST Performance, I think it was a 23 model year, and that was just a bit quicker than this one was. The exhaust sounded much more muscular, but this still gets the job done with a 5.3 V8. More than enough power for most people who are in the market for one of these. And the 10-speed shifts pretty seamlessly, especially on the interstate. It's great to have that to maximize your fuel economy. But drives very well. These ride really good. They're not the most fuel efficient, but they are pretty capable. We'll give it a little pull here. So that was about a third throttle there. So pretty impressive in terms of the pickup you get. And again, that's not flooring it, that's not giving it too much. Now the lane keeping system here, it's not a lane centering, but it does keep you in the lines. And then we also have the distance indicator, so based on how close a vehicle is in front of me, or how close I am to the vehicle in front of me, I should say, that'll turn green or yellow based on the distance. But wind noise in here is pretty good. And the ride quality again is pretty stellar, very comfortable. Now for this price point, I do think 70,000 is about spot on for what you get here. Comparing that to, I mean, an Expedition, and then if you wanted to go with something like a Sequoia or something, you're gonna be paying around the same money I'd expect. Even a QX80. But there's just something about the Tahoe for me. I feel like it's one of the better looking SUVs in the segment. And I feel like it doesn't try to be something it's not. You still have that 5.3 V8 that's been around for a minute, which gives you pretty good towing capacity. You don't have to worry about turbochargers. The fuel economy's never been stellar, but you can drive these lighter under certain conditions just because it is a V8 as opposed to having to get more power out of a twin turbo V6. But with the RST trim level, it's a bad looking ride in a good way. Very aggressive front end, I think, just in terms of the body lines, the wheels, the blacked out badging, all of that makes a difference comparing it to any other trim level and the Tahoes, and then pretty much any other SUV out on the roads. But I like how this one is equipped. It doesn't have a lot of extra options. I personally would just add the adaptive cruise control, maybe a sunroof, but in this interior where you don't have the roof, it doesn't get as hot as it would if you had like a glass roof. So you might not need the cooled seats as much. But again, just how expensive everything is. 70,000 is about average for an SUV like this, unfortunately. But I mean, it's still a Tahoe, it still rides well, still has good power, and it still has tons of capability, whether you're needing to haul 8 people, or whether you're needing to haul some material to fix up your house, or whether you need to tow something. You know, it's got you on all of those levels. So with that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Chevy Tahoe RST.